Is it on? All right, so good morning, America. I was up earlier today and I went and did work, and it's all done now. So now I got a lot of work to do, but it doesn't matter. Today I want to talk to you about, or actually, I want to talk about patriotism. People that really love their country, that will do anything to fucking make sure that that country stays alive for their people. That's a big deal. How far will you go for your country? Till death? Are you willing to die for your country? Are you willing to die for the freedom of the people that are around you? And that's a question we all got to ask ourselves. I think that should be a question on a census. Are you willing to die for your country? The answer is no. I think I should tell you to get the fuck out. Go find a country you will die for. But that's just me. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a big fan of Russia. Not old Russia, new Russia. I love Vladimir Putin. That dude is the most patriotic motherfucker I've ever met in my life. I've never personally met him, but ever seen or talked or thought of, you know what I mean? I wish I could meet him. I'd give the man a hug. He's brought a lot of good shit to his country since they decided not to be socialist communist comrades. He's been working very hard to keep his people entitled to Russian things. And I know everybody's like, well, Russia's trying to get into America. No, dude. If anything, you want to know what kind of fucking intel and data they're gathering over there in Russia? It had to be more American. Putin's fucking grand idea is a conservative America overseas. No shit. Listen to him talk. Have you ever seen him with people? Have you ever seen him, how he works, how he does things? I mean, there's plenty of videos out there. Yeah, you might have to read it. I don't know how to speak Russian. I've got a best friend of mine that's Russian. He speaks Russian fluently. I don't know how to speak Russian. I mean, I know how to say no. But that's it. There's a lot of stuff in Russia that's cool as fuck. And there's a lot of stuff in Russia that's not cool, but that's still every country. Think about it. Russia's higher on the list of mass shootings than we are. Just put that out there. But Vladimir Putin doesn't run with an iron fist. He doesn't. Stalingrad and Stalin was a dick. Stalin was worse than Hitler. Stalin killed more Russians than Jews during World War II. Stalin called his own son a fucking failure for not being able to fucking kill himself in the face with a gun. Stalin was a fucking hardcore comrade that no one ever should meet. If Hitler and Stalin got into a fight, Stalin would win. Stalin was a dick. And Putin knows that. Yeah, Putin might be ex-KGB. What's he doing now? Makes his people feel good. That, and he kills everybody that doesn't fucking believe in his ways. Well, to a point. There's no such thing as failure in Russia. You know what liberals are viewed as in Russia? If you have liberalistic views of... I'm not saying like Putin hates all liberalistic views, because he's taken a lot of them on and made a lot of changes to his government. But hardcore leftist socialistic communism, guess what he does? He makes sure they don't get to say any fucking words again, because you know what? Russia, since Reagan made it happen, has fought very, very hard to stay away from communism. So whenever you have a liberal fucking idiot screaming in Russia that we need to have fucking gay rights or fucking whatever, dude, guess what happens? You get shut the fuck up. Now, if you're gay in Russia, keep your mouth shut. Out here in the States, you get to bolster all that shit and tell my kids at 3 years old that they get to have all this fucking goddamn greatness. You can choose whatever you want to be, son. You want to be my daughter, or you want to be no, you don't. It's not a fucking thing. It's not even a real thing. Just being honest. I mean, a lot of you fucks out there are fucking retarded. I mean, I do like the LGBTQ fucking nighttime stories with the drag queens. That's cool, man. I mean, everybody should be able to dress up in costume every once in a while. They call it Halloween. You can be wherever you want. Not a big deal. But I'm gonna go back to Putin for a minute. That guy is a fucking badass. That guy loves his country so much that if we actually invaded and rounded him up, he would ask to be shot for his country. Do you think Putin wants to fucking bomb us? You actually think that guy thinks that's a good idea? It doesn't matter if he did. You know, we have as much nukes as he does. If not, he has more. And they're bigger. I don't see that happening because you know what Putin loves? His country. And nuclear war only ends in devastation and bullshit. Do you think Putin's actually going to try to invade people? No, this is all fucking nonsense. Listen to the man speak. Go find some that the man's never ever cited anything that says he wants to end the world. Ever once. He has no idea for World War III. He doesn't want anything to do with it. All he cares about is his country. And coming to the table.
He's not Dr. Evil.
No, he's not Dr. Evil. He just wants to make everybody happy. Especially the people in his country. That's it. You know, Putin brings me to tears sometimes when I watch him say some of the things he says. Because it's so right. All he does is he does what he can. And he's got the whole world on his back. Again, I'll bring this to the fact that, you know, black people weren't allowed to ride on the front of the bus. Putin's stuck on the back trying to do everything he can. He's got a lot of natural resources, a lot of natural things, a lot of cool shit going on over there. And no one wants to let him come to the table and play. So, if you stand up for Rosa Parks, you should stand up for Russia. Because I guarantee you right now, Russia's a better friend than China is.
Oh shit, yeah. They're not even a democracy.
Right. It's still a communistic state. China, fuck China. The Chinese are dumb. They need to get on board. Russia's trying to, but we won't give them a fucking way to the table. That's why I like Trump. Because Trump stands for a lot of the shit that fucking Putin stands for. He stands for his country, and he stands for a lot of good shit. Hillary Clinton doesn't stand for that shit. None of these candidates stand. Well, Tulsi, Gabbard, I really do. I love her. She is a fucking real deal Holyfield badass, and I guarantee you she's not fully democratic. Not at all. She has to say things and do things and, try to get her way in there. But if I was going to vote for any Democrat, it would be Tulsi Gabbard. Plus, could you imagine voting in a strikingly beautiful woman as president and have her cruise across the streets? She'd be like fucking Aphrodite, man. I mean, that's too much of America. Tulsi Gabbard is America. She is a vet. She is still active. She does a lot of things, and she believes a lot of the right ways. When I say right, not past the Ducey on the left-hand side, no. Right. Do I believe in democratic ways of socialism? No. Does Tulsi Gabbard actually believe in democratic ways of socialism? No. I don't believe that in a minute. If I actually had a heart-to-heart with Tulsi Gabbard, it would be a very, very different story from what she puts out to the media. I love her. She's a great person. Is she a Russian spy? Fuck no. Is she a patriot like Putin? Fuck yes. That's all Putin is, man, is a patriot. He does everything he can. Just watch his videos. Watch what he does. Yeah, guess what? He kills clowns that don't fucking give a fuck about their country. Am I saying we should do that here in America? Fuck no. Does Putin want to invade Europe? Fuck no. Does Putin want to invade America? Fuck no. Putin has enough shit sitting on his shoreline and in his country to fucking take care of himself for fucking years. All he wants to do is be able to fucking make money for his people. Big difference. Huge difference. You guys want to be dicks about it. And all these fucking politicians, oh, Russia's going to kill us. No. You're old. Very old. And you probably shouldn't be in politics. Because Russia is not a threat to the United States. Not at all. Not even a little bit. And if it was, I'll tell you what. Am I going to fight a Russian? No. Am I going to fight a country that believes in itself? No. Because right now in America, we're not a country that believes in itself. We're all racist. And bigots. Why would you fight for this country? Oh, so we can maintain our racist and bigot ways? Fuck no. If I could, I would elect Vladimir Putin for president of the United States. You know why? Because the guy's a fucking patriot. Look at him. Do your fucking research on this one. Putin's not a bad guy. Putin's a very good guy. Putin's not a dick. Putin does a lot of great things and a lot of things for his country, his people, and embraces the people that move there. Matter of fact, if you fucking Democrats get elected in 2020, I'm gonna fucking move to Russia. That's what's happening. Because I'm done. I'm done with racial slurs. Putin doesn't have a black Russian problem. You know why? Because they're Russians. They're all together. It's them against the world. Think about that. Is it us against the world? No. We set the world's model. And Putin wants to make Russia a lot like America without all the fucking communistic bullshit socialism. That's why they get snuffed. So don't be a fucking liberal in Russia.
Well, hey, Putin knows how dangerous
Liberal, yeah.
those are.
Oh shit, almost dropped you. But no, seriously guys, think about this for a minute. Go watch some Putin videos. I'm being serious. You gotta read them, unless you know how to speak Russian. My Russian American friends, I wish you could translate it. But socialism is not a thing in Russia. It's not. It won't ever be. You know why? Because Putin's in contact with all that shit. There's a reason that people have voted him in fucking 4 times in a row. They ain't got the same laws or the same rules we do. But when you got a guy that loves his country that much, that's willing to do everything he can to make you guys fucking healthy, wealthy, and do everything he can, I wouldn't vote him. I wouldn't vote him out. It's like I'm not. Fuck, if Trump could go for fucking 12 years, I'd be happy about it. Because then I know my fucking country is safe from fucking dumbasses for 12 fucking years. Well, at least the next 12 years. I don't understand where you guys come from. I'd rather move to Russia than deal with fucking anything socialistic in my life. I really will. I'll tell you that. I'm Native American. I got family lives on fucking reservations out here. And you fucks want to talk to me about fucking socialism, communism. There's a couple of fucking apps I can fucking put you to fucking tell you that that is not the way to go. And as far as I see it, I see America crumbling in the next 15. See it falling the fuck apart. I don't see a world war. I see civil war. Mm-hmm. I see anger and hatred. Too many people hating too many people. Racist against non-racists. You know who the racists are? Black folks. Mexicans. Small collective of white people. Anybody that believes in democratic ways of the socialistic views of 2020 is a racist. Because you single out everybody. Putin doesn't do that. Putin doesn't single out anybody. You single out yourselves. Well, I'm black and I'm a racist against white people, against conservatives. Look at Antifa. Those guys should be called the Comrade Party. Anti-fascism. They wouldn't know what fascism was if it bit them in the ass. Just saying. Hitler would probably have them all killed for being fucking fags. Yeah, communist fags. And I'm not saying fags is a way of derogatory against homosexuals. I'm just saying fags in the fact that you're fucked.
Kind of like Harley riders are fags.
Yeah, a lot of Harley riders are fags. Not the fact that like dick and booty, but or carpet munching, whatever the fucking fags do. I don't give a shit. But that's not a homosexual term. Not. Like I told you, there's no such thing as racism in America. None. Racism is a fucking thought of your own head, of how you perceive your own reality. So get out of that fucking point. I don't really like anybody that says there's racism in America, because there's not. It's people. And as people, we should strive more to follow a leader that's as strong as Putin. Which, guess what? His name's Trump. Guess what he's doing? The best that he fucking can. You want to call him a racist? Call me a fucking racist. See what happens. I dare anybody right now to call me a racist. And I will fire back at everything you have to say. Remember, I'm Native American. Meaning my country was took from me. And my family now has to live in places they didn't originate from. And that's where they stay. And that's the most depressing thing I've ever heard in my life. You ever go to a reservation? You want to see the depression on people's faces? Fuck off. Slavery. White people were slaves too, motherfucker. They're called indentured servants. My white side of my family has that problem. So, race is not a thing in this country anymore. You're either for slavery or not. If you're a Democrat, you're for slavery. Bottom line. Putin's not for slavery. Never was, never will be again. And enslaving his fucking people. He wants them to be free. He wants to do everything he can to make them free. He's modeling his country after America. Be proud about that, Americans. And you fucks and idiots want to fucking be Democrats. Walk the fuck away. Electing a Democrat's like electing your slave owner. Do you want to be a slave? Does anybody here want to be a slave? I don't know. My people weren't even given the chance to be slaves. You know why? Because we're too goddamn vigilant. We don't stand for that shit. That's why they nested us in corners and pockets in the United States and said, here's your country. Thanks. And then they built a liquor store right down the street from where there was that. You know what I mean? Here's all the firewater you fucking natives can have. That's why alcoholism runs rampant in fucking Native American culture. Thank you, white man. Native Americans don't have a speech. We don't have a fucking spoken word. But we get to wake up every Sunday morning in the fall to fucking see the Redskins play. Or the Chiefs. Or watch the Indians play baseball and the Braves play baseball. I mean, do you think that actually makes us feel better that we're a derogatory term for a fucking team name? No. Again, I'll go back to the Baltimore Nigger Toes. Don't like it. Don't eat it. Don't want it. Fuck off. But I'm not going to say you blacks. Because I'm not racist. My brother's black. I love him very much. Die for him. Take a bullet in the fucking dome for that guy. I'll go as far as fucking getting raped for that guy. My brother. I love him very much. Very, very dearly. But you guys in Russia is fucking dumb. Russia's not a bad people. They're not bad politicians or nothing, dude. They're doing their best to fucking clean socialism out of their fucking tongues. And ever since they've been trying to clean socialism out of their tongues, they're not allowed to go to the table. They're Rosa Parks. Get on board, man. Fuck it. I don't believe in fucking. Look, Russia has a lot of allies. China, Iran. I would say North Korea, but I don't think Russia. I think Russia would fucking bomb fucking North Korea before we did, if he got so apt to do so. But on a legit scale, from 1 to 10, if Putin can run for president in this country, I'd vote for Putin. The man's a fucking badass. Loves his country. True patriot. And the only reason I say that is because I've done my research. I've listened to what he says. He doesn't want to war with anybody. He doesn't want to play with his big-ass nuclear weapons with anybody. That's the last thing he wants to do. You know why? Because nuclear holocaust isn't good for anybody. So I wouldn't tempt it. And he wouldn't either. Even if you dropped a nuclear bomb in Russia, Putin still wouldn't throw one at you.
Oh bullshit! If somebody like nuke Russia, he'd be on it.
I beg to differ. Russia's not a threat.
Not that peaceful, dude. Come on.
He's actually, well, he's not peaceful, but he's a patriot. He's not going to let his people die in a nuclear holocaust. Now he's got a whole lot of land to send his people to. To keep them from doing that, they're going to have to freeze a little bit because it's going to be cold where they got to go. But no one wants to see that shit. Not even the greatest world leaders of the day. And the closest thing to fucking Putin I have in America is Trump. True ass patriot. Guy that loves his country. He wants little kids to see tanks on the 4th of July. Wants kids to see things that they haven't ever seen before. You know why? Because he loves kids. All kids. You know what else? He loves people. All people. You're racist. Fuck off. My best bet for you guys is to stop talking shit, but I guarantee you that's not going to happen. Ever. Ever. Won't ever happen. Because you know why? You socialistic commies want to fucking rule the world. You and your deep state and all that bullshit. Fuck that. There's all kinds of shit I could bring up to fucking throw fucking shit at you guys, and you guys know you're fucking wrong. You don't care about the American people. You don't fucking love us. All you want is freedom for work and healthcare, and fuck that, dude. Get a job. Make money. And a job doesn't require $20 an hour. I run my own operation and I still don't make $20 an hour, so fuck off. I'm just saying, you guys are a bunch of dicks. I hate Democrats. I really do. I used to fucking kind of love a lot of views you guys had, but all that's out the window now. I really hate the left. I don't hate anybody. I actually love the left, but I hate your views. I'm not a hateful person. I don't believe in hate. I don't do hate. I'm not one to pick up a gun or build a bomb or figure out how to fly a plane. I'm not that guy. I'm one Native American with my feathers up, motherfuckers. That does not like anything that's going on in this country right now. Call me a racist, and I'll look you in the eyeballs and call you a racist. You know what? Racism is dead. It's been dead for 20 years. Always. I grew up in racism. That was dead. The word nigger's been dead for a real long time. And it's not racist to say that word anymore. It won't ever be. Because it's dead. That word means ignorance. And if you're willing to fly that word, you're ignorant. If you fly that word with ill intention against people of color, you might as well go ahead and get rid of your fucking last name, and we'll call you Johnny Q Nigger because you're ignorant. And Johnny Q Nigger could be white, black, Indian, like not fucking, we're talking red dot, not feathers, Mexican, whatever, Asian. You float the word nigger to someone else, and you don't have the actual definition behind it, you're racist. When I say it, I'm not being racist, because that word has meaning of all colors. And the coolest thing about it is, I'm moving to Russia. If this gets any more out of control. 2020, I'm saving money now. I'm going to start taking Russian speaking lessons. Actually, I don't have to take Russian speaking lessons. I got a buddy of mine to teach me how to speak Russian. I will leave this country. If you comrade socialistic motherfuckers ever think you have a state in this country, like I said before, California's doomed to socialism and comradism. You want to know why these fucking goddamn television fucking hosts and all these fucking idiots want to fucking talk about down with Trump and fucking we need to be liberal and love everybody? It's not liberalism, motherfuckers. That's not. Because guess what? If it was real liberal and you fucking rich ass cocksuckers in fucking Hollywood knew the fucking truth, you wouldn't be rich. You'd be fucked. Super fucked.
No, they'd be comrades in the party and they'd get to keep most of their money.
Oh, that's the other thing I was going to say.
Yep.
So, socialistic views in Hollywood. All you rich motherfucking movie stars. They ain't got to worry about buying. You don't even go to the grocery store for yourself. You don't even cook for yourself. You got a hired cook. And you guys want to talk about how Trump's a dick? Where in the fuck are you at? Because guess what? Even if socialism did rule, you Democrats out there in fucking California and Hollywood and all that bullshit, guess what you're going to be doing? You stay rich. While the people below you stay poor. You want to talk about racism? That's about the fucking worst you can get. And it's no longer racism at that point in time, because it's not. It's the rich getting rich and the fucking poor getting poorer. That's the Democratic view. Well, if you contribute and this, that, and the other thing, you're worth this much money and you put all this into it, which actually leads to the fact that you are all are going broke in a very quick hurry if you guys fucking vote for this shit, which is fucking dumb. Fucking idiotic. Robert De Niro, I love you. You're an amazing actor. Keep your fucking mouth shut. Keep your fucking mouth shut. You want to punch Trump? How about this? I'll punch you in the fucking face. You gotta remember, fucking Trump fucking choke tackled Ed McMahon in fucking WWE. What was it, Ed? What's that guy's name?
Tyrus?
No.
Vince McMahon?
Vince McMahon. Not Ed. That's wrong guy. Vince McMahon. Trump throat tackled and shaved that dude's head. Looking on Google it. He did it. Trump's a fucking badass. Just like Putin. A fucking true patriot. And I guarantee you, Trump and Putin talk all night, every night. Wish each other fucking I love you letters. Putin probably calls Trump, what can I do? What can I do, comrade? No, it's not comrade anymore. It's what can I do? Well, you need to figure out what you gotta do, and this is how I get after it, and this, that, and the other thing. Putin's like, well, you lift the sanctions? No, it's good TV. So, fuck off. Putin's a fucking badass. I'm willing to move there. Especially you fucking idiots are fucking dumb. Which are fucking dumb. I don't want to live in communistic fucking America. Who does? If you're on that boat, fucking get on it. I told you fucking idiots before, if you're on a communistic boat, dude, I'd love to fucking, I wish I could buy like 10 fucking cruise vessels, fucking lie to you. Get you on those cruise vessels and tell you it's a fucking anti-Trump rally and and all you anti-Trumpers can get on the boat, and I'll have free beers, free booze, for everything, and then set you in the middle of the fucking ocean, and then I'll call my buddy Putin and say, hey, you got an 800 fucking kiloton atomic weapon, right? Well, I got a group of boats that are anti-American, and you could totally take them the fuck out. You know why? Because Putin wants to be American. Putin wants Russia to be American. But what's America do? We don't let anything from Russia come to America. And at this point in time, with China being the dicks they are, it's a really good point for America to maybe talk to Russia. Because we actually know that Huawei is taking our shit. Like, they're actually on our shit. Putin's not. Come on. Election squandering and all that bullshit is fucking dumb. Even if he was, he was probably trying to get data out of how to figure out how to have American elections correctly. Because that's all Putin wants. Putin wants the United States of Russia. That's all he wants to do. He wants to help his people. I've said that before. I'm saying it again. The guy's not dropping nukes. He's not going to invade Europe. He's not doing any of that shit. He just wants to come to the table proper. And I think that right now, since China's fuck dumb and Russia's kind of on point, why don't we trade? Not a bad idea, really, honestly. Chinese want to take our information. Russia just wants to be like America. Enough said, right? Cold War's been over. No need to start a new one. So, on that aspect of things, guys, I mean, the comrade Democrats are going to have a hard time battling with me. And I'm pretty sure there's about like 200 million other motherfuckers that feel the same way I do. At least 100 million. So, you Democrats need to get off your high horse. Stop slinging the word racist around, because it's not right. Watch my videos. Listen to what I got to say. Do your research. Actually go to a fucking library. Google is not a fucking library, alright? I'm just letting you know that right now. Even though all of us like to go there for quick answers, sure. Google is an also socialistic, communistic way to fucking do things. So, go to a real library, look into books, and get your own fucking idea about things. Because I'm going to tell you like this. Not a communist. As a matter of fact, to prove I'm not a communist, if you fucking commies fucking get in office, I'm moving to Russia. Because they're not communist. China is. I've told you before, if I moved to China, I'd probably be there for a couple weeks and then move to Taiwan just